Here we are again. We are going to scrap. We're not going to be doing a lot of talking. Tail of the tape, 47 degrees in here. It's just about that outside as well. I think it's going to get colder here, but things have melted some. I'm wearing a hat, which I think is funny because a video I did a couple weeks ago, I wore 4 or 5 different hats in my video. And I kept switching them out, and nobody noticed. Nobody said a word. I couldn't believe it. In fact, one time I was wearing one hat. I bent down to pick something up, and when I came up, I was wearing a different colored hat. Let's see what I need to do here. Okay, guys, that's it. See, the heater's still going. Sorry, I had to have the heater on the whole time. Let's see what the temp is right now. Yeah, see, it's only 49 degrees, so, and we'll see you on the next one. And nobody even noticed. What are you guys looking at, man? Anyway, so this is kind of where we're at. Now I have 2 buckets of brass, my number 1, 2 buckets of number 2. 2 buckets of stainless, and I'm going to need another one, and I've got more of it. But as you can see, I've got some copper back here, and this is the stuff that I want to start working on today. Try to get some more in the bucket. Dude, when I was at the scrapyard yesterday, I believe it was, I picked up a bunch of buckets that people had left. Piece of brass. I don't know how I'm going to get that thing off of there. But let's do this. Nice chunk of brass. Oh my gosh, how that thing was faced upward and water came out. Trying to be careful with this thing because I had a dream that I took my fingertip off. Not the whole finger, just like my pinky tip of my finger. It just doesn't sound like a fun day. Okay, that was all number 1. And I just threw it in number 2. Hold on. Okay, got that situated. Some pretty thick stock right there. We'll see if it'll go through. I doubt it. What do I know? All number 1. Little chilly out here. Haven't run my heater. Maybe I should. If it gets any colder, I'm gonna have to. It is chilly. There's some more number 1. Number 1. Yeah, nice piece of brass. All right, cut this in half. Number 1. That's a good little haul of number 1 right there. sure this is brass here. Most certainly is. As will most of this be. Take this little handle off. I think that's plastic. See if I can do this without putting it in the vise. Yep. Oh, good grief. Ugh. There we go. It's got to be brass. Yep. Get this little ring off of here. Tiny little bits. Put that in my melt bucket over here. And then I think I'm just going to have to cut this off right here. Okay. More number one, and that is a whole nice piece of brass. Just start filling that bucket up. Oh, here's the biggie. Look at this monstrosity. Wow. I don't know. Does that just turn indefinitely? That's crazy. Look how big that is compared to the other ones I found the other day. I do want that big piece of brass on it, but I'm trying to do the real easy stuff. Try to get organized. Now by now you guys have seen my video where I went to the scrapyard and I got $2 and it was something like 15 cents, $2.13, something like that, for wire. Man, I think wire is an underappreciated or discussed thing. I mean, let's be honest, for this kind of wire that we turn in, we're getting over $2 a pound for this, while you're getting 60 cents for aluminum. People just kind of pass over wire like it's nothing. I thought that might be number one, but it's not. That's not worth stripping. These are. Got two buckets that are stuck together. Brass and stainless. Yeah, when I was at the scrapyard the other day, they always have a big pile of buckets there that people leave. I left a 55-gallon drum there one time. Of course, it was gone when I went back. So I guess if you leave it, it's all fair game. So I grabbed like 3 buckets. That's all tin coated stuff right there. I can scrap it though. Here's another one that's been painted white. It's probably going to be brass under there. Yep. Nice soft metal. Yeah. That's brass. That's more number one. More number one. Let's get this number one taken care of. Yeah, because I'm stacking those buckets. When I get one full, I just stack another one on top. I need more buckets. I'm running out. And really, I gotta be kind of common sense about this, because, yeah, hold on a second. If I were to take all my metal in right now, I'd probably get $1,000. Maybe not that much, but I mean, let's say it's 1,000. I mean, even if prices double, that's only 2,000. So it's not like I'm gonna be retiring. So I don't have to wait forever to turn this in. It's all nice brass right there. Look at this plastic cap off or switch. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait forever to turn it all in. I'm just getting a good amount. Nice brass. Okay. What else we have? We got aluminum. Another frickin' gauge. Temperature gauge. That thing doesn't even look like it's working. I can't even see what's what on it. Okay, none of that is magnetic at all. Oh no, no clue how I'm going to get any of that off of there. Even that bolt or that screw is brass, it looks like. Wow. Yeah, somehow I gotta get that off of there. I might have to cut it off. We'll see. Not gonna do it right now though. Okay, some would say this isn't worth it, but I don't know. Those are, ooh, those are hot. That's number one. So put this in my #1 bucket. Exactly why I need to be cleaning up, because I'm tripping on stuff. Okay. So you're supposed to get that little thing out of there. Got me. A lot of steel on that. I'll probably melt it, so I don't have to try to take it apart. The rest of it's nice brass and brass right there. Plastic. That is definitely brass. Love those things. So nice and heavy. Another brass. Steel. A little bit of stainless right here. Okay. Here's another. This says about 48 degrees. It says 49 in here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Get that out of here. Oh man. Okay, so get the #1 off of here. That right there. Call that #2, and this will be #1 right here. First time I've had a lot of foam stuck to it. Usually it's pretty loose. Of course, if I had my sanding thing on my angle grinder, that would be coming right off. So there's #2. These are #1. Huh. right there. That is all brass. Nice. They put up a fight. See with the sparks that this piece right here is stainless. But this little knob on the inside, I like keeping those. Stainless and brass. Okay. Can't tell if it takes one of these or not. Oh, maybe it's already been pulled out of there. I don't see anything in there. Oh man, I've been having a hard time with these lately. It's not screwed on. Okay, I don't even know what I'm unscrewing right now, but okay. Holy crap, man. It's aluminum. Everything is really giving me a hard time. number 1. And I believe this is all brass right here. I mean, this thing is brass for sure. Oh no, that's steel. Well, crap. Got the camera still over here. Jeez. Good grief. Okay, you can see some nice brass on that. So, why is it taking forever to cut through? Come on. All kinds of stuff in there. I think it's only plastic, so probably not a big deal. Throw that in shred. And the rest. That's a good chunk of brass right there. I'm gonna say half a pound maybe. Could be a pound. What do I know? It's 1.5 pounds of brass. That's aluminum. There are some things over there that's going to be harder than others. I'm trying to plow through as much as I can. I think this is... It's cast aluminum. Look at this old thing. I always wonder, how long has it been since that's been loosened? Could it be decades? Man, that's not even magnetic. Screws, yeah, the screws are. Maybe they're cast aluminum. Yeah. Cast aluminum. Screws are just taking a little time because there's rust on them. Then this wire here is some nice number 2. Huh. Okay, I'm good with that. I want to throw a congratulations out to the Scrapmeister. I see that he just recently went over 15,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Okay, that's going to be zinc diecast. There's nothing on here that's magnetic. Get that end piece off to get the number 2 for it. The rest of that's brass. And then some green copper right there. My number 2 bucket, this is all brass here. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to do with this stupid thing. A float air vent. That thing really brass? Okay, so you can kind of see what's in one of those things. Little contraption right here. Probably has a little steel on it. And you got that thing in there. That's brass. Throw that away. Okay. And there was a little something metal in there. I think it's just this little wire. So I do stuff like this so you don't have to. So you get one of these, you're probably good to just put it in as brass. The amount of steel is so minute. It did have the piece of plastic in there, so who knows if they would not like that, but at least you know what's in one of those things now. For storage reasons. So it'll fit nicely in the bucket. I can get more in. Let's do this. Number 2 in there. Won't come off when you hammer it, but if you just flip it upside down, it'll just come out. My vise sucks. I need a hammer to loosen the thing. Must need a new one. I don't know, that's what you get when you buy it at Menards, I guess. Okay, that's all. It's all brass. Could have just thrown it all in. Okay, so instead of cutting that like I did on the last one, I should have just unscrewed it like I just did. That's brass. That's number 2 copper right there. Get most of this Teflon tape off of here. Don't need them marking me down. Okay. What we got here? Calling that number 2. Then we got a piece. Got a piece right here, right in the middle. Might need some heat. Might need my torch. See, it's loosening down here. It's not loosening where I need it to. Gotta be prepared. Okay, that worked like a charm. Now, let's do that again. There. Shred steel. And then this looks to be a pretty old valve. There's a lot of grease in it, and that grease reeks. How many years old is that grease? Looks like yellow brass, not bronze, so that'll just go in. What's this? It's all brass, both ends. You see right there, and then right there. That's more of a whitish brass, but that's nice. Oh my gosh. Man, that stuff is really in there. She's really in there. All kinds of water dripping out of it. Unbelievable, man. Serious. There's the copper I wanted to get off of there. Number 2. Hi.
Hi, honey. It's nice to come home hungry, not sick to come home, not hungry.
Yeah.
I'm still full from my sandwich.
Oh, were you?
Huh?
You were?
I am still full, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Now, this is all, That is a nice chocolatey bronze. This isn't, though, I don't think. Yeah, we have 2 different types of brass here. This is yellow brass right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. And then this is bronze. I'm going to keep those separate because you get different price for things. Throw that in with the yellow. There is... Oh boy. Getting crazy with my throws. I don't know if that comes out or not. Probably not. You know what? Let's do this. Oh, grody. Bunch of water came out. Look at this. It's like a Freddy Krueger episode, man. Gnarly. Don't know if that's supposed to come out. But here is your bronze piece, so at least I can put that with the other bronze stuff. I don't know what to do here. What's supposed to happen? Because I'd like to separate the yellow from the bronze if I can. It's not going to let me though. That's okay. Here's what it is. It's brass. Brass is brass. Just don't want to fart around too much with anything. unless there's going to be a huge windfall. Okay. Steel, this is stuff I'm going to strip. Oh, baby. That's number one right there. Number two. This is all going to be number two here. Oh, that smells like paint thinner. Oh, wow. Okay, so why would that smell like paint thinner, guys? Oh man, that is strong. And I'll be honest, I don't want to make any sparks right now. That's crazy. Okay, that's brass. That's a real heavy smell of thinner, and I can't full load. No clue. Okay, I don't think there's anything on this, so no sense taking it apart anymore. I think this thing right here is brass. Let's see if we can get it out. There we go. Spring is steel. Well, that worked like a charm. It's brass. Okay. Well, I'm not going to make any sparks grinding on this because this is copper and this is brass, so I just want to get the copper off. Oh! I just made sparks. How can I make sparks? It's copper and brass. What's going on? Okay, freaking me out. It was like sludge on it. That is brass though. The rest of this is number 2. Number 2. Now we got some water coming out. Got all kinds of fluids. Hopefully that's it for the fluids, if you know what I'm saying. That doesn't want to come off of there. Okay, just banged the zinc die cast off of there. And of course I can never remember to turn you around. Yeah, it's not even an O-ring. That's like a bunch of wax that they put down in there and it seals it. Okay. Okay, cut that piece off of right here because I couldn't get it. Because the screw that's in there is stuck in there. So I'm just going to melt this myself. And all the steel will come to the top. Rest of this is good brass. Very good brass. Number 2. That cap is stainless. Okay, I knew this would be something to take apart. this is gonna be brass. See if this one will come off. Oh, no way, man. Hose connection. Okay, it's all brass, it's all good. Get that brass. Now we gotta get this tube off of here. Beautiful number 2. And now we have this brass with the lid on that I can't get the lid off of. Whoa. Huh. How about that? Oh, here we go. This paper's just disintegrating off of here. Wonder how old this is. Man, this thing is just loaded with copper. Okay, gotta trim some of these sharp edges. That's what the copper keeps getting stuck on when I'm pulling. Oh boy. What's going on here? Huh. There we go. Whew. That one little thing. Okay, I still got the scale on. What is this, a half pound? Yeah, almost, 0.4. That'll go on my number 2. That's heavy steel actually. Put that in my prepared. Now what's what? Okay, that's steel. That looks like it's a press fit. Let's see if this is loosened up any. Oh, God, that scared me. Well, you.
Order in the court.
Okay, well, that's not coming off. Just knock all the zinc die cast off it. It's pretty brittle. thing isn't cooperating at all. I got stuff flying everywhere. Jeez. Okay. Now, here's another one I'm going to melt because I can't get the screw out. Oh man, I just threw that way back there. And there's a lot more brass. I see a screw down in here. It must be brass. It's not magnetic. So, okay. Now this, I wonder if I can pound, I don't think I'm going to be able to pound that thing through. I wonder if I have to pound it out this way. No, it's just flattening. Okay. Well, try this. Okay, so that piece that's in there only goes in so far. Get this thing. More number 2. Okay, so this is yellow brass. I cut that off because this is the chocolatey stuff, and I would like to melt that with the other chocolatey stuff. So it goes down in my special bucket. Okay. Holy cow. I'm sure I'll edit out a lot of stuff because that took me a while. I think I've been out here for an hour and a half or something. Maybe a couple hours. Anyway, you don't want to see all that. Hopefully I chopped it up just nicely for you. But I still, so I took care of some stuff, but I still have a lot more to go. And you're gonna see it. I noticed that, yeah, I'll have to check the numbers, but I want to say like 20 to 25% of the people that watch my videos are subscribed. So if you've watched more than 2 videos, subscribe please. That would be great to have you, and it helps me out a lot. Basically what I do is I scrap one day, the next day I'm upstairs editing, and the next day I'm scrapping again. And it goes back and forth. It's a lot of work for people that run these pages, so you subscribing helps us out a lot. You don't have to click on the video if one comes up on your feed, but at least subscribing and giving me a thumbs up would be awesome. So thank you, appreciate it. Peace out. See you on the next.